Hi everyone. In this tutorial we will build a simple OpenKBS agent that helps a business automatically extract insights from customer discussions online. For the purpose of the tutorial, let's imagine that we are Notion and we want our sales, marketing, and product teams to stay informed about what customers are saying online. Instead of manually reading through Reddit in this case, we will build an agent that's going to monitor conversations and deliver a short weekly report right into our Slack. I have our tutorials project open here, and that's why you're seeing our tutorials page in the preview. And let's get started. I have the prompt prepared, and I'm going to share it in the video description and the tutorial. It says, I want to build an agent to monitor our Notion subreddit, provides a link, and then send our team a weekly Slack summary of problems people mention, feature ideas, and any useful insights for product or marketing. At the bottom left here, we have spec mode, plan mode, and code mode. To start, I'm going to put it into spec mode and then hit send. Spec mode is going to process what I sent, and it's going to start asking me questions until we have clear requirements of what we're doing. So the first question OpenKBS is asking me is how it should connect to Reddit. It's providing me a couple of options and it's making a recommendation. I'm going to say Reddit API here and click submit. Okay, and the next question is coming in. How should the agent send the weekly Slack summary? So yeah, now it's asking me about the next integration that we have in the agent. So a simple webhook, which is saying it's recommended, or a full Slackbot API. In this case, I'm going to choose the simpler option and go with that. Yeah. Okay, next question. What daytime should the weekly summary be sent? Monday morning, Friday afternoon? Yeah, I think for this purpose I'm going to go with Monday morning, since that's when the team is active. And then next question, should the agent support interactive chat or just send the automated weekly? Yeah, I'm just going to go with the simple option here. And while it's working, I'm going to check out some of the tool calls it's making. I see here it's reading about Reddit. And okay, our specification is ready for review. Reddit monitor agent, yeah, the team needs competitive intelligence, yeah, goals. Yeah, that sounds good. Reddit data collection, fetch new posts daily, yeah. Okay, and then every Monday in the morning, run the analysis and send it over on Slack. Yeah, that all looks good. Over here, it's given me a list of the secrets that I'm going to need to provide. So let's go ahead and click approve. Because we started in spec mode, up here in the top right where we have the changed files, you're actually going to see the specification written out, so that will be saved into your files if you ever need to reference it. Okay, Studio is saying everything is deployed. Here's what was created. A few functions. Yeah. Okay. And then, yeah, as you can expect, it's going to need some information from us. So a Reddit API credential. And here, actually, I went down the rabbit hole and tried to get my Reddit API key, which turned out to be more complicated than I thought. And I came back and told Studio that I changed my mind, and let's try and do the Reddit reading the easy way that it suggested initially. So that's what I'm just typing up here. Okay, and it's saying that update is done. No API keys needed. The remaining setup is Slack, so I'm gonna need to get that API webhook. I'll grab that, and I actually did part of this off screen, but it was very simple, unlike Reddit. So in here, just needed to create a new app, and then I needed to activate incoming webhooks for that app, and then at the bottom here, add a new webhook, copy that webhook URL, and then paste it back into Studio, saying the Slack webhook URL is this. I sent that, and then it came back saying Slack webhook is set. The system is now fully configured. You want me to run a test run? I said yes. And after that, it came back saying it worked, 100 posts analyzed, and then it gave me 10 problem, the summary that I asked for. You can see that inside of Slack. So 10 problems and complaints, links to the specific discussions. And that's all we're going to cover today. Thanks so much for watching. We built a simple agent in OpenKBS, which is going to read Reddit for us daily, and it's going to send us a weekly summary into our Slack. Thank you.